So off we go then. Out to the left it goes. Timely intervention. Has a pop! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe really felt he'd done enough. He's having a momentary visit to the world of disbelief here.
Hernandez. Guendouzi. And it's played forward. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
France just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Mbappe hits one! He scored!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus. But this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
He's had a go! Trying to get there. Pavard. And here's Ben Yedder. A real chance if he can get through. Defenders on the back foot. France have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it. But
he's gone for it! It's in! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just one...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, France! And they're back in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hernandez. Mbappe. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. And here's Ben Yedder. That intervention was very necessary. Hoists it forward. Mbappe with a good steal, well played. Nicely measured pass. Gets away from his opponent. He's made sure that that won't get through. Brings it forward. Guendouzi dashing forward at pace. Mbappe chooses to go back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Chip through. France are leading with half-time drawing close. Decent looking ball. Rabiot. Mbappe. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. Shot at goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Lobs it in gently. Done very well to intervene. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Hernandez. Mbappe. There's the half-time whistle. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, and the shot! Danger averted for now, and it's been taken straight back. Forward it goes. And now they can launch a counter. France have a free kick. Plays it out to the flank. Guendouzi has created 1 goal already. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Ben Yedder. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Hoists it forward. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting...
Chance! It's anyone's ball. Guendouzi, and it's played forward. Well, they can break here. Forward it goes. It's a loose ball. And here's Ben Yedder. Mbappe! Tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mbappe. Guendouzi. Guendouzi is fouled. got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that's been won straight back. And he's away. Mbappe shapes to shoot! This could fall anywhere! Good clearance and very necessary.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Conte. And here's Dembele. Dembele shoots! Should have put that one away.
Dembele really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Up to meet it! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, that has changed the... Hits one! And in again! Goal! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
France need to hold on for a few more moments. Hernandez. Conte. Hernandez. Hernandez drives it forward. Brings it to a close. France win it by the odd goal. Almost nothing in it. Perhaps a draw would have felt fairer. But that's the game, and they have won it at the margin. Your reflections then, Jim?
France were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us. And we're underway. And here's Ben Yedder. He's there to receive it. Has a goal! He's scored!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus. But this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue.
Calm, composed, confident, What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's had a go! Point-blank header! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Crowd goes for goal! Stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Plays it out to the flank. Caught offside that time. And here's Ben Yedder. And he's straight offside. Goalkeeper's ball. Rabiot. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Defenders on the back foot. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Mbappe finds himself offside. Mbappe!
Mbappe so cleverly used the drop of the shoulder to take him into a shooting position, and he got that part right at least.
They've played it short. Mbappe! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And here's Ben Yedder. And the counter is on. And this has gone, presumably for offside. Hernandez. Mbappe. Battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Played out to the right, gets it back. Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Dinks one in. Mbappe! And through to the goalkeeper. Rabiot. Well, they could break here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing. Pavard.
And here's Ben Yedder. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe, the better of his opposite number.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Pavard gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well read, he sorted that out. Cuts it out. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Turns and goes back. And he's there to cut it out. Rabiot. And the first half is done. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. France head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. Well, we're already into the second period. He's gone for it! Rabiot. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Oh, good take in a good area. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Pete.
Hits one! He gets past his man, and a shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few... That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Ben Yedder. What a ball this has turned out to be. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Just brushed off the ball there. Oh, it's Ben Yedder. Mbappe! Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Hernandez. Dembele. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, it's Dembele. Rabiot. Mbappe, and the shot! Goal! France! That was easy, almost too easy.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
France take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And here's Dembele.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe. Oh, good interception. And it's Dembele. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nicely measured pass. Mbappe is flagged offside. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. And here's Ben Yedder. Dembele. Dembele! And he's there to make a great save.
Dembele simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Rabiot. France have it back and they can go again. Dembele. And here's Ben Yedder. And here's Ben Yedder. Gets it back. Mbappe goes for goal! Goal! France are back on level terms. Well, how's that for a class finish?
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Hernandez. Rabiot. Tries to dink it in. Nicely worked. Mbappe. He's there to receive it. It's Dembele! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Dembele is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Mbappe. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. We hit half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Mbappe! It's there!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite...
Shoots! They've scored!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Dembele, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe. That's a good foot in there, and he has been fouled there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. How about a shot? And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Goal! France! And they're back in front! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
France go into the lead. Dembele, he's got the ball, has a pop! He scores! no good! They have breathing space! Just so calm under pressure.
Dembele really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Conte. Thuram Ullien. Conte. Coman. He's away! Well read, he sorted that out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Mbappe. Coman. Chooses to go back. That is Conte. It has got through to him. Oh, the ball's come loose. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, they can break here. Hoists it forward. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circuit.
Thuram Ullien with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Rabiot plays it forward. That's been won straight back.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Thuram Ullien. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Coman. Hernandez. Thuram Ullien. Mbappe. Gets away from his opponents. Mbappe. He's had a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's been taken short. Oh, that's neat. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Four added minutes on the board. And now the breakaway. Guendouzi. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hernandez. the final whistle. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. And Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
Well, thanks for your company, Jim, and a very good day to you.